In his book called The Media Mob, the perceptive Mr. George Melly describes my final guest thus: that he is the one comic genius to emerge from the disc jockey revolution seems to me unquestionable. His inventive mind is not only faster than most people's, but marvellously out of sync. He is invaded by a horde of eccentric figures who fight it out in his head for the loan of his tongue. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Kenny Everett. You did. That is a first on the show. That never had anybody come in from that side before, ever. Have you ever skated? But you know Robin, you know.
Hello, Robin. Yes, we met behind there.
Have you ever skated?
As you well know. No, I've never skated, no.
Never at all.
It's going to be a short interview, this.
No. You met Mr. Geldorf before, of course.
Hi, Bob.
Hi, Ken.
You know.
You missed the stairs. Why did you do it?
Wacky, huh? You know, he's talking about him having a fan club, folks. I was in the dressing room. This one carries a razor round with him.
We're professionals.
Don't you have a fan club?
We know why you were.
No, I don't have a fan club, but there's a very good reason for that.
What?
No fans. No, it's all that typing. I do it myself. In fact, in the Middle Ages of my career, because I'm getting on now, I'm 36.
That's terrible, isn't it?
Oh, I haven't said hello.
Hello, mate. How are you?
So we keep meeting in Gilles' fish and chip shop in Notting Hill.
Oh, I'm glad you said that.
We're all pals. What's I talking about?
You're talking about typing in your middle years.
Oh, in my middle ages of my career. I thought it would be easier to do cassettes. So instead of typing out replies and using money on stamps and money on envelopes and letters, I used to pop a cassette in and reply on cassette to people. And then I realised how expensive cassettes were.
Right. But you don't actually like the entire fame bit, do you? I mean, you don't like the public recognition of that, because you are shy.
Oh, yeah. Well, when I get home, when the hurly-burly has ended, there's nothing I like more than putting a new Hoover bag in and setting off round the flat like a lemon. And then I go into the kitchen, throw a bit of boiling water into a snack pot. I am a man of this century. I live on snack pots and Hoover bags.
What about when you go out, though, to shopping and that sort of thing in supermarkets and you get clocked? I mean, what do you do then? Do you get very embarrassed?
Yeah. It depends how they do it. Some of them, the ones who giggle behind the processed peas, they never quite come out and say hello. But the best one I had was this old lady. She was about 60 odd, and she had her shopping basket. She just came up to me. I was fidgeting around amongst the vegetables. She came up and said, "You're a daft bugger on the box," and rushed off. That was the sweetest one I'd ever had.
Well, you are, actually. I mean, she's dead right. That's exactly what you are.
What's that 50 somebody else?
That means 50 minutes. We've got 3 more minutes to go. And in that time, what I want you to do is to give us some cheap Christmas presents.
This is the best way to do Christmas, ladies and gentlemen. If you're thinking of buying digital toys now, forget it. Go to your local Twit shop. They sell marvellous things these days because they've got sucked in plastic now, you know, and you can make things that are very cheap, like this pinboard with turds. It's marvellous. What you do is you put your messages there, you see. You hang it on the wall and look like Anna Dawson all over the house. And then there's these little cheap things like this is... It's terribly useful, this. It's... an egg. This is a pod of peas. Oh, look, isn't that cute? A banana. Yes, oh, this is great for fly swatters. If you got any flies in your house, forget the old method. This is the new digital fly swatter. What you do with this is there's a string attaches the splotting pad. So you lie there in bed and wait for a fly and go whack. Oh, this one's good. Can you go down to the ground, please? This is a walking tennis ball.
That's the most useless pen I've ever seen.
Now this, wait a minute, that's it, yeah. This is, believe it or not, it's not a load of old cobblers. It's actually a cleaning glove. See? It's even got a ring and fingernails and everything.
Well, you know. Lovely.
Right, now, how about
About
at a
30
party?
seconds.
30 seconds. You're at a party, right? And you want to create
What
a
are these?
stir.
What are they? He says we rehearsed it. You're joking.
Because, Michael, you thought you'd come here to do an ordinary old boring show. But seeing as you've been such a sport, we have a close-up on 3. I bought you a golfer's ball scrubber. Now, this is especially for you, because I know you love golf, and there it is. A jock strap with a brush in it!